Hi there, welcome again. I don't know, there's some mojo happening, so I'm unable to upload more than 20 minutes of video. I mean, it has nothing to do with YouTube because I have like 10 hours of, a video could be 10 hours or more because that's how much YouTube allows me. But something with regards to my phone is messing around, so let's get straight to the tarot. I don't want to waste any time because I just did this very precious astrological update, so don't forget to check that out for sure. And Aries, targeting your fourth and 10th house opposition. Uh, you have the Sun, Moon in your fourth house, and you have Saturn opposing then in your 10th, So there is definitely some restrictive component with regards to your career. Saturn is retrograde, of course. Moon opposite Saturn, as I said, can be restrictive, can be difficult, but it can be great if it is somehow activating your 10th house. So for you, this is activating your 10th house, and that is really awesome because I think you're going to find something new that you really want to do. So I've got this, the Nine of Wands that fell out for you. I'm going to leave this as a foundation card. So you feel overworked, overburdened. 10 of Wands. You feel overworked, overburdened, and you feel like there is no resolution right now as to, with regards to work. I feel work. A new idea is coming your way. Okay, something that's gonna cut through all the bullshit, something that's gonna cut through all the Neptunian fogs and make sense. So there could be some complication with your family, and this could be creating problems for your work life or how you restructure your work life after COVID. A lot more. Clarifier for you. Sorry, I pulled two clarifiers and putting it back. Clarifier for you is the World card. So whatever it is that you're feeling right now, overburdened and really, unable to do anything, unable to move, unable to express, it's going to end because ultimately events are fortuitous for you. They're going to be very fortunate. Okay, so again, like I said, Jupiter in the 10th house. Of course, Jupiter in detriment, but still, and your ruler is in rulership right now in your sign in Aries, will retrograde the whole of 2020. So, in the love department, today I will be using the Oracle deck, Doreen Virtue, to give you a quick love message. So, Aries, you need to free yourself, and this is symbolic because you had that crazy 10 of Wands energy, like being very overburdened, overworked, very stressed. So free yourself. Taurus, this is activating your third and the ninth. Saturn is in your ninth house of long distance travel, complications there for sure. And with regards to your third house, neighborhood, siblings, short distance travel. So all of this comes into focus, okay? Wow, we have the nine of discs, okay, pentacles, and that's in reverse. So this is about creating a legacy. This is about working really hard, sort of like the 10th house stuff, but you have the 9th house active. Remember, 9th house being Cappy for you. So there's the nine of pentacles reversed. So there's definitely some money you were expecting from foreign shores, foreign investments or funds. I would say it's not gonna work so easily, Taurus. Okay, if there was something coming from your siblings, like some sort of help that's coming from your siblings, well and fine. It will not be what you expect. Okay, so clarifies Prince of Cups. So this is something with regards to a relationship that is you know you're sort of interested in someone, and I feel that with the Prince of Cups, and you feel like you want to go full throttle emotionally, but something's holding you back. And like I said, this person could be from the local neighborhood, or maybe he or she wants to go to a foreign place, and you're sort of thinking that, is that gonna happen? Am I gonna be able to go with them? Spirit wants to tell you that yes, these romantic feelings are valid. The minute I had this card, I knew yes, it was valid. It was the sort of energy. But money, okay, serious hardcore money, and being able to manifest, that sort of somehow feels a little lost right now, Taurus. Don't worry, it'll get back. Venus is direct, your ruler, so yes. Now Gemini, second and eighth house, income, and your own income and other people's income. Death is eighth house, sex is eighth house, taxes, all things hidden, taboo, occult interests, all of this is eighth house. So Saturn coming back there means, again, all these things are going to be active. You're going to have to answer to Saturn as to how you worked with these areas. 8th house is heavy, 8th house is plutonic, okay? Now, Spirit wants you to know, with money and other people's money, is the Two of Wands in reverse. So there's something that you thought will bring you money or will bring you creative fame, but something about that didn't happen because you did not walk through the right door. Okay, Gemini, you did not walk through the right door. Some of you, this could be about a relationship, like you were left high and dry. This is Temperance. So there is alchemy happening with regards to whatever it is. The ships that you're waiting for have not yet come, but there is alchemy that's happening in the background. But you need to be very open-minded about what you expect and what you are ready to give. 8th house is like that, that energy is like that, Some of you Geminis, this is about separation, okay? It's about not being with the person you love, and this could have to do with that Two of Wands in reverse, two's couplings, and it's wands are passion, so you're not feeling that passion towards somebody right now. Cancer, 1st and 7th houses, so yourself and your partnership. Of course, Cancer, you've had this real heavy dose of partnerships happening with all this activity in Capricorn. Now it's time to chill, it's time to teamwork, it's time to maybe even bond with someone and even talk about marriage. Okay, threes are always about that very special divine energy seeping through, balance, like mind, body, spirit, and waking, sleeping, dreaming. So it's like that trinity of emotions that you will experience. It could be because somebody proposes to you, and this 1st and 7th polarity, yes, it could be that you broke off with somebody and that person's back in your life again, because Saturn's retrograded back in your 7th. This is debauch, as in the Thoth Tarot. It's a 7 of Cups. It's called the debauch card because there's just so many options out there for you, Gemini, that you're sort of missing out on the person. So this could be a direct message, Cancer, sorry. This could be a direct message for you to settle down and say you love that person and not dilly-dander and waste time. Reverses do mean that the archetype is playing itself out and has come full circle and is ready to be integrated or worked with at least. So in the love department, you've got, give your relationship a chance. It's Saturn coming into that 7th tells me yes, it's very, very possible. Leo, 12th and 6th houses. Cancer's your 12th house, Capri's your 6th house. 12th house, incarceration, addiction, escapism, and 6th house, hidden enemies, health, pets. So again, for some of you Leos, the health of a pet could be compromised. Your own health you have to really, put a lot of emphasis on, because again, Saturn retrograding back, maybe you need to stick with that diet, stick with that yoga regime that you started and you let go. There's something about lack of abundance that is coming up. You're not being able to express your creativity to the fullest, and somewhere you feel like you put out all this work and it's just not happening. Queens are mature feminine energy. Pentacles are something tangible like money. So there's this, you may not be able to decide on your finances and what to do with them, how to maybe invest them, what to do with them. So there could be some sort of discrepancies, or maybe a partner doesn't agree with what to do with the finances. The 6th house and 12th house getting active, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse means you may not be using the energy to the fullest. The 6th house is your everyday work, everyday, how you generate that money, Leo. This is 5 of Swords in reverse. So you've been feeling a very defeatist energy. Like I said, that many Leos have worked really hard. Saturn in the 6th, not an easy energy. Some of you work really hard, but you feel like no matter how hard you work, there's just been no resolution, and you have this defeatist feeling going about you. I feel that with this as well. 6th and 12th houses can be very complicated, but this in reverse tells me that this energy, this defeatist energy, is going to leave you. You will be able to emerge triumphant, shall I say, like the sun. Sun is in fall, remember. I mean, not really in fall, but sun has no essential dignity in Cancer. So this doesn't have to be just religious factors. It could be financial, it could be a whole bunch of things, and you just don't feel like this relationship is going anywhere because of this. I think you need to look at the Sabian symbol of this lunation, a modern Pocahontas, this intermediary energy that sort of looks at 2 points of divergent points of views and integrates them, brings them together, so that's interesting. Virgo, 11th and 5th axis. So Cancer is your 11th house, and Cappy is your 5th house. So it's your online community is your 11th house. You're having this eclipse and new moon, and of course your 5th house, creativity, and Saturn's back to see what you've done this last 2.5 years while he was in Capricorn. So if you worked hard, he will bless you before he leaves in December. If you haven't, you have to look him in the face. This is Knight of Swords. You want to go ahead with that text, you want to go ahead with that idea, maybe even travel, but like right now, 11th and 5th, yes, is very, both houses are very benefic houses. 5th house is like where Venus finds planetary joy, and 11th is where Jupiter finds planetary joy, and both of these are very benefic houses of gifts. So there's something definitely, this could even be a person comes into your life. Now the sun, so celebration, Virgo, major arcana clarifier is really shining as brightly as the sun, doing what you want to do with this 5th house, creativity. Could be children for some of you. This card does deal with children. Children come into focus with this card. So yeah, you could be dealing with children, or something to do with creativity. Love yourself first, Virgo, before you jump into a relationship. Now moving on to Libra, we have your 10th and 4th house polarities in focus. So 10th house again, career, your social recognition, and 4th house is family foundations. So this is an opposition. So there's something that needs to give, and Saturn, of course, being in your 4th can be very restrictive. Saturn brings in tremendous cold vibes. So you see, it could be that you felt that with Saturn being in your 4th house. King of Pentacles in reverse. So something to do with your career. This is again 10th house, like I said. 10th house is where the eclipse is happening for you. You're midheaven, but somehow you're not satisfied with what's coming with your work. And again, I'll tell you something, this is about reinvention, when you have this 10th and 4th, it's about what you do with time. Saturn is time, Chronos. Are you utilizing your time? Because if you were, you would not feel so confined or restricted about things. So wow, this is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This tells me that your long-term plans are not yet defined. So yes, it's taking a long time, Virgo, and stick by it. No matter what, you will get there, because Virgo is the energy of optimization. So no matter what goes on, you will be able to optimize this energy and reverse it. I believe in you, my Virgo. Now in the love department, something is keeping you apart. It can be religious, it can be financial, it can be sectarian, it can be class divide. Whatever it is, you love someone, but literally there's like no future with them. Okay, you see no future with them, Libra. Scorpio, again, your 9th and 3rd houses. 9th is long distance travel, may not be good. Now, as I said, the 10th council of the moon, not a good time to travel, and not a good time to lend someone money. As those people with 8th house activation should remember that. It's a good time for love spells. So the 10th council of the moon, very good time for love spells. So 9th house is where the sun finds joy. It's the house of God. And the 3rd house is where the moon finds joy. It is the house of the goddess. So they are in opposition. So and these are very benefic houses. So there's going to be definitely some gift coming to you. With regards to maybe blogging. 3rd house is blogging. It blogs, you read. Something very stupendous can come to you that can really restructure your ideology. That 9th house is higher wisdom, higher knowledge. So that's very possible, Scorpio. And we have the Queen of Swords in reverse for you. So this is an energy that can be very quarrelsome. Okay, where it could be a mother, sister, somebody who's quarreling with you, somebody who it could also be a spouse, it could be male, somebody who just wants to and again we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is power, hegemony. Osho calls it the miser card. So someone's literally this person's holding back your finances, or not allowing you to flourish fully, so you become the best version of you in some way, Scorpio. In the love department, get to know one another. What can I say? Now, Capricorn, the Sagittarius. How can I forget my pretty Sagittarius? 8th and 10th house again. Do not lend other people money. Do not ask for money. This 10th manzil of the moon is not good for that. If you were looking for some grants, they may come. If they do come, then they are here for a long time. But, for many of you, it's not going to happen, because Saturn is opposite this eclipse that is on your 8th house of other people's money. Pay your taxes. And this is the card of this decan, but it's in reverse. So I think you're finally going to see what you need to be grateful for. And if you're still not ready to see it, I think that something the universe is going to show it to you. 10 of Swords in reverse. So this means a very problematic time, a time that could ruin you is coming to an end. Okay, and you're ready to move on to the next cycle, Sagittarius. Now you deserve love. Beautiful. Now Capricorn, we've got the 7th and that 1st house activation. 7th is partnership. And 1st house is you, the rising. So what can we expect in this polarity? Hangman, you need to wait, or you need to change the way you look at a particular situation, because if you don't, then that situation's just gonna mush out of your life. 9 of Swords in reverse. A very cruel time is ending. Just keep a very difficult time, I would say. Okay, if someone's been cruel to you, if someone's been rude to you, and this is a past life relationship, Capricorn. Now moving on to Aquarius, 6th and 12th house activation. So let us see what we have for you, Aquarius, today. And we have the card, something needs to die, okay, before you can fully embrace yourself and be on the journey that you're meant to be on. Okay, clarifier, Wheel of Fortune. So things are fortuitous. Don't look at this as something scary. Okay, now in the love department, unrequited love is painful for some of us. Pisces, 5th and 11th house, 5th house of romance, creativity. Wow, 7 of Wands. So you have to put up a fight for something you believe in. It's not going to be easy. You may be questioned. You may have to prove your point again and again. That 11th and 5th, I see a lot of creativity happening. Prince of Discs in reverse. So hold your horses. The financial move that you're thinking of, or because this, very, very interestingly, this 5th house is how you make sense of your creativity. The 11th house is the internet, how you put it out. Codependent relationships will destroy you. And Pisces, this is a Pisces decan, so your energies are very prevalent this eclipse and lunation. So that was my tarot guidance for all the 12 signs. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So I'm gonna just end by maybe doing a mantra for you before I go, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and please book a reading, because the readings I offer are not just plain astrological readings. They help you establish a connection to the planetary diamonds or the spirits. They help you tune in to the music of the spheres. So if you want to check out a reading that I offer, a detailed reading, hop over to my website so you can have a look at the sort of readings that I offer. So the readings do come also with a tarot reading. The astrological report comes with the tarot reading where I meet face to face. And if you take the very detailed reading, which is now priced at $250, then I also do remedies, tell you about remedies, to give you Reiki, and also end everything, the whole reading, I end it with a candle ceremony. So after you receive the Reiki, I end the whole